Hundreds of Uber and Lyft drivers block Manhattan traffic to protest lockouts by apps. Look, guys, whatever you're doing there, hit the repeat button. Do it again, because you're all over the news. You're making noise and you're getting under their skin. So you just hit the repeat button and do it all over again. Multiple times, my friends, multiple times. So I stand with our brothers and sisters in New York. These BS lockouts. I mean, they've been exposed with Dara Khosrowshahi and David Risher have been exposed with their panties down, and they look stupid, man. Their excuses for doing lockouts are just beyond pathetic, and drivers are calling them on their shit. So hundreds of Uber and Lyft drivers blocked traffic on Wednesday to protest lockouts by the apps. Do it again. That's all I can say. The New York Taxi Workers Alliance, NYTWA, says over 1,000 drivers participated in the blockade on Monday morning, stretching along 11th Avenue from 30th Street all the way to 48th. Shut it all down. It's the only thing that will pressurize them, and those officials, mayor, all of those people will have to come down hard on Uber and Lyft. No more monkey games, David and Dara. No more little monkey games with your stupid lockouts. Drivers travel to City Hall and beyond, honking on the horns of justice to demand fair pay and the ability to work without disruption. Since the summer, many Uber and Lyft drivers have been unable to accept rides through the two dominant apps for hours or even days at a time. NYTWA has said the lockouts are a move by the rideshare giants to game the city's minimum pay rules by manipulating a metric key to determine the rates earned by drivers. How shameful is that they have to play these little algorithmic games with drivers, right? So that they don't have to pay. I mean, it's just showing how cheap these people are. By locking drivers out of the apps, Uber and Lyft can effectively inflate a metric called the utilization rate, which measures how much time drivers carry passengers versus their total time on the road. If the utilization rate is higher, then drivers are supposedly picking up more fares, and the apps can pay lower per minute and per mile rates to their drivers under the city's minimum pay rules. They're going to have to revise all that bullshit because drivers are still upset. They think they can find, Uber and Lyft think they can find a way around it. Got to shut these MFs down. And they end unfair deactivations. I'll show you how to end them very quickly. We spank them hard at Activation Hero and Gig Rocket. The links are below. We file a legal appeal and we file the claim for lost earnings. This is how we end unfair deactivation. So if you need help there, this is beautiful. I'm going to use this picture for the thumbnail. This is beautiful. All honking and shutting them down. Thousands of drivers lined up on 11th Avenue. Keep doing it again. So this summer, Uber and Lyft started locking out drivers so that they could make drivers look less empty than they are while on the app. So then they don't have to pay drivers for all the hours that the drivers are working, said Desai, the longtime leader of NYTWA. We are talking about really basic pay here. Bloomberg reported that these moves have cost drivers millions of dollars in income and driven many to the financial brink. And remember, Natalie Lung did a phenomenal piece on that. Some have said that they had to take out loans and max out their credit cards just to pay their rent and bills. One driver, New York Metro spoke to, is using a busted up car involved in a crash because he's no longer can afford to fix or replace it, having lost about 40% of his expected income this summer. So there they are, all protesting. I had a car accident. I cannot afford to buy a new car because I'm scared. I'm dependent from earning, and now I cannot afford to pay for the new car. Following drivers' protests and threats of tighter regulation by the Taxi and Limousine Commission, TLC, the city brokered a deal this summer with the apps that Mayor Eric Adams said would end the lockouts. Didn't end the lockouts, dude. But NYTWA has deemed it phony because it effectively had Uber agree to end lockouts on the condition that Lyft increase them to up its utilization rate. So Scoro, for one, called Adams a crooked mayor who needs to be in jail. So yeah, hit them hard, my friends. hit them hard, keep on doing it again. Whatever you are doing there, it's definitely making the news. Keep going, we support you, we appreciate you.